Here we go. We are live. This is Justin. It is. What day is today? I wonder if I can actually do this as a horizontal as opposed to a vertical. That's okay. We'll do it as a horizontal for right now. This is a walk and talk, getting ideas, actually rattling around. Let me see if I can do it as a horizontal. That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Oh, it actually did. It did do something a little bit more interesting there. Let's see if that works. Upside down. We'll do more full. If we go horizontal, we get a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better angle here. I don't know how it's going to work for some of the other videos on the back end, but that's okay. This is a walk and talk, a little bit weirder of an angle. This is getting some of the ideas rattling around inside the head. It's from a chin down perspective, so not the most ideal camera angle. It's a little bit better of a camera angle here. Getting ideas that are rattling around inside the head, outside the head, into a place where they could potentially become useful. This is, experimentation on different ways to be able to capture video, different ways to be able to capture audio, different ways to be able to capture messages. We'll be looking up, not necessarily looking at the camera. The whole idea is to be more present as these things are getting recorded. So, so I go further in here. Rollerblading classes for kids. Where's the camera? It's right there. All right, being a little bit more present. Let's go with this right now. I wonder if we do it over here. It's pushing the buttons. If we do it that way, that's not going to work as well. Push it over a little bit more. All right, got it. We're just going to go over there for right now. We'll keep it there for right now. Okay, so, this is rattling around. Get the ideas rattling around inside the head, literally quantifying the number of words we speak for a minute, the number of ideas that we get out per minute, then running the conversation through, getting some transcription of the conversation, and really going through, and then, really going through and then seeing what ideas inspire inspiration, and then what ideas also other people tend to be responding to on the other end. So that's it. That's the beginning, the middle, and the end of it, and then also looking to kick off some workflow. I'm trying a new tool. I'm trying all the voice memo tools right now. I'm still doing some stuff on Yak in the mornings. That's how I do checking with my health coach. But the challenge with Yak is the transcription is not necessarily so great. I do like Loom for messages back and forth, but it's not great for conversation. It's not great for reply. So I'm trying this tool called Carbon Voice, which is very interesting. It is voice notes back and forth. It's an asynchronous meeting tool. It works very well on a mobile app. I'm assuming it's mobile first, so that's definitely a positive. And it's a way to start to provide some checklists and some bulleted list of the things that get captured in the conversation. So okay. So some things that get captured in the conversation. So first, early experimentation with it. If you are seeing this and you'd like to check out Carbon Voice, please let me know. I'll send you a link. We start getting into conversation. My favorite way to start to be able to work with people is asynchronous audio notes back and forth. Just the tools that go along with that aren't necessarily designed for workflow right now. They're great for the conversation piece, but the being able to take them and turn them into to kick off workflows, either in some of the self notes or notes with other people, not as effective as I would like right now. So looking for a tool where you can do quick replies via voice, just like we can via text message, and it also kicks off workflow, but also keeps the conversation native inside of the tools that we're working in. It is, if you look at Microsoft Loop, I like to talk about it. It was pitched to us originally as an alternative to Notion, but what it really, I think the real value of it is the ability for people to be able to work wherever they are. So people who like to work in email can work in email. People who like to work in chats can work in chats. People who like to work in channels can work in channels, right? You have a choice to be able to work. If you want to work natively inside of a document, you're able to do that as well. So that's the real value proposition of Loop, from my perspective. Still kind of in the waiting for execution phase. And I think the dog wants to go into the dog park here. Let's just see if this is a healthy behavioral change. I'll continue to record. If not, I will stop the recording, and we'll do something else a little bit later on. But let's just see if they're going to get along with everybody here or not. Hey, how are you? Oh, okay. Come on. They're leaving. Now we get a new set of challenges. All the other friends are in another one of the dog parks, so we'll stay here for a little bit. Up here comes somebody else. Perfect. All right, let's just see how the play goes here, and we'll work through. So yeah, so whole idea is, how do you have a thought, turn it into a conversation that is shared with other people, and then quickly turn that into and start to kick off some workflow on the back end. And that's like the beginning of and then also have everything start to fall into place. Like, how does this new idea start to interact with the old stuff that we have, right? Basically, how do you wind up on the back end with some sort of Kanban board that shows, like, look, here's what your priorities are, and here's the stuff that you're working on right now, and here's the stuff that you could potentially be working on in the future. Okay, so I am super distracted by the dog park now. I think what I'm going to do here, I'd like to get this video up to the 10-minute mark, but I might just do a stop on this at 7 minutes and put an end to it, and and then go to the other dog park, and then connect there. All right, thanks a lot for listening, and have an amazing day.